Oh my god, I'm so excited, you have literally no idea.
Hey you guys, today is the day and we're building my dream PC and I can't wait. I've been sourcing all the items for so long and I can't wait to show you. So let's get straight into it.
I thought I would first show you the build which we're replacing. It's this beautiful black but custom water-cooled full tower. This is the Thermal Take P8 and it's just beautiful, but the issue with custom water cooling and custom piping is just that once something breaks, it's hard to replace. And in my case, unfortunately, the motherboard was just having some kind of issues, USB issues, and I had to start it at least 5 times for it to boot up once. So let's just fix it with an entirely new build.
Okay, I don't know where to start, but we have the Noctua fans, which are gonna be the star of the show, and they're gonna pair well with the new height case in matcha, so it's gonna be like a green and brown mix. We also have 2 times 96 gigabytes of DDR5 from Viper. If you counted correctly, that's 192 gigabytes of RAM, which is crazy.
I'm probably not gonna mention all the numbers, but I guess I would just show you what I'm using so that if you are a little bit more interested into knowing what I have in my PC, you can see it this way, because most of the people are just not that excited about PC builds, I guess. So saying what I do step by step and what I use would simply not make much sense. Besides the Ryzen 9 9950 3XD, another star of the show is the Strix Panorama CPU block. It's got a curved AMOLED screen that shows temps, system stats, even animations, and it's something that makes your setup feel next level. Do you need this? Probably not, but it makes your setup feel more like yours, and in my case it keeps me motivated. It's so nice to look at and it just makes your day brighter. Talking about brighter, this is my new case. This is the Height Y70 in matcha milk, and I was so scared because I am doing this as a collab with Height, so they sent me the case to feature it in my build. But anytime you promise something to someone, it gets a bit scary because if you don't like it, then there are issues which arise, so you have to return it, you have to talk to the brand, etc, etc. So I was so scared I'm not gonna like it because the reviewers, I don't think they liked it. They said it looks frog-like, that it doesn't look like matcha milk, that it is yellowish, and although it looks pretty yellow in the video, I don't think that it looks like that in real life. It is really a little bit less bright in real life and looks like matcha milk indeed. It's not that yellow and it also isn't that froggy green. So overall, this had a happy ending, whether you like the case or not, but I'm telling you, wait for the end of the video where you're gonna see the full build, because I was also scared pairing it with the Noctua fans, because Noctua is just such a big name, and anyone who knows Noctua knows quality fans, and I was scared about pairing it with these Noctua brownish fans and together with the white Aorus motherboard, and I also have a black GPU, so it was all so scary.
But what was not scary was actually building the PC, because it was so much fun, especially if this is your own build, you're not building it for someone else, so you get to enjoy it a little bit more. Although I'm still not a pro at the cable management, I still plug in some cables where there shouldn't be. I'm pretty happy with myself. So building a PC should definitely not be something that should discourage you. Of course, you can get a little help from the start if you're doing it for the first time, but don't be scared. So don't just stick to laptops, because desktops are amazing. And this is my new processor, the Ryzen 9 9950 X3D. I paired it with the Gigabyte X870E Aorus Pro Ice motherboard, which you've seen before. And this one is cool because the 3D V-Cache should give you a real boost in gaming and your cache intensive workloads, so it should handle heavy multi-core loads easily while still keeping single core performance strong for your everyday tasks. And now I can already say the temps are staying stable the whole time and it feels fast, smooth and reliable, which is exactly what I aimed for with this build. I just wanted it to be high-end. I didn't want to worry about anything ever for a few years, I hope. One of the two only things staying from my previous build is this power supply. This is the Asus ROG Low-Key 1000 watt platinum. And here I'm already installing the Strix Panorama SC360 cooler, which is one of the best looking and best performing coolers you can buy today, in my humble opinion. I've listed all the items I'm using in the description, so if you're interested in having a look at some of them, there you go. And here, oh, this is the most satisfying part. Nothing can compare to peeling off stickers. Well, maybe starting your PC for the first time, but there you're praying to God that you plugged everything in correctly and that all the fans are working and that all the RGB is plugged in. By the way, Noctua is the evergreen of all fans. They're silent, at full speed, efficient. They're expensive, but they're worth your money. And now I noticed that I lied because I'm also keeping my SSDs from my previous build, but why would I buy new ones if these work, you know? But what's new are my RAM sticks, 192 gigabytes of DDR5. These have a white aluminum heat shield and a metallic aesthetic. And of course, if you're a fan of RGB, then you have full spectrum RGB, which works with Asus, ASRock, MSI, Gigabyte, etc. And here is the last part of my older, it's not old, but you know, previous PC which is staying, which is the GeForce RTX 4090. This is the 24 gigabyte OG OC edition from Asus TUF. I'm literally dreaming of a 5090 for this build, especially the Founders Edition, because the Founders Edition would look so good in this build. Not even talking about the performance and how sleek it would look. But a dreamer can dream. And if you're asking why the hell I need a 4090 or a 5090, I actually train machine learning models on the GPU. So just keep your words to yourself, okay? I literally need it. And this was also the moment I realized I might need a streamer because I did not like the look of the black cables at all. They were not working together and I don't know, it just looked a little bit like a circus, which was something I was afraid of. So I knew we had to fix this somehow, but I didn't quite know if the streamers would fix it. But without further ado, let's just close up the case. By the way, I love how quickly you can open it and just do stuff in there. It's just amazing, and it's also so big, and you have so much space for the cables. So height wise 70, 10 out of 10 for me at least. It doesn't look this yellow, okay? It's just the camera, just the colors, and just the lights. It's not this yellow, I promise. But look at this. Just keep looking because it's so beautiful. In 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Just look at it. If you hate it at this point, don't worry, I hated it too, but just wait for the screen to turn on and wait for the colors to sync. Here is the look with the streamers, and don't tell me they didn't help because they helped tremendously. And look at all the synced colors and look at the screen, and it just looks so interesting. And I have never seen a build like this. Of course, I have seen many builds in the height Y70, but not one quite like this. I think it's quite bold to try to mix white with black, with Noctua, with this green. But I promise you, it's not that bad. And if you don't like it, just tell me in the comment and we can have a chat. And I'm curious about what you think, because this is definitely something that we can discuss because everyone likes different things. Everyone likes a different aesthetic. For me, I just wanted to get rid of all the RGB basically, and I needed something to light up the case. To me, it was more about aesthetic this time, so I put everything into warm white, just let the screen shine and the fans go full speed and silent. And no matter what you think, if you like it or not, I think it's super unique and I'm gonna love it anyway, even if I'm so scared of the comments, because I know this isn't for everyone. But I thought I would at least show you the screen. You can of course list your temps there, also your memory frequency, and you can choose from a bunch of different videos which you can like stream there. Also your GIFs or GIFs, however you pronounce it, and any videos you want actually. This is what the software looks like, so it's the Canali. And you basically just click on it and you can choose from a bunch of different like pre-installed videos there, which are like all of them are pretty interesting. And usually like the first things you see in the software are kind of like meh and you need to like download or use custom ones. But I was so happy with the ones they offered. I mean, all of them are super cool. So definitely have a look at them because they're amazing. Also the fans, super quiet, super beautiful, love the RGB. Here's just a look at the fun and actually extraordinarily beautiful videos you can play. And all your friends are gonna be jealous of you. It was already in the evening when we finished the build, so this is what it looks like in the daylight. The green is not that vibrant. It's rather pastel. Well, not pastel. It's kind of bold, but it's super pretty, I think. And paired with all the flowers in my room, I think it looks cute. This is where we were, and this is where we're at. Yeah. Beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. I thought I would also show you some pictures so that you'll really see that it doesn't look that bold. So cute, right?
beautiful, girly, nice.
This is it, we're done. I hope you like the end result because it took forever. And if you do, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!